as soon as you get set down, we should be like, happy summer, okay?
Happy summer! So we got out of Berkeley for summer break, so that's why we're doing this video on tips and advice on how to get into UC Berkeley per request.
Yeah, that was my part again, Tamu. I'm very upset. Just letting you know, like, we're gonna be juniors next year, so the application might have changed.
Probably still gonna be the same, like
Everything else.
there are still 4 categories, like the most important categories, such as course and grades,
So GPA,
test scores, extracurricular, and personal statements. Alright, let's get started.
Okay.
So first category is grades and courses. So you want to go first, Jesus?
Okay, yeah. So I just want to say that I'm not sure if it is the same way for everyone, but I took a couple of AP courses. So that's advanced placement. In my high school, we didn't have a lot of AP courses just because my school wasn't very well funded. But if you do have AP courses in your high school, you should take advantage of them and take at least 3 or 4. That's what I did. But then I know there are some people who never took AP classes and still got into UC Berkeley. And GPA is important, but don't sweat it if you don't have like a 4.2 or 4.3.
Well, for me, I started to take AP classes as a sophomore. I took 2 AP classes, and then junior year I started to take a whole bunch, like 4 or 5, and then senior year is like 5 to 6. So I basically enrolled myself in a lot of AP honors courses, and in the end, like, I was a valedictorian in my high school, and I think that definitely helped me get into UC Berkeley. But like he said, I don't think grades mean everything, because I know a friend where she didn't take any AP classes at all, and like her GPA was lower than a 4.0, but she still got into UC Berkeley, not because of her test scores, but I think it's because of her
We'll get into that.
personal statements. So let's go into extracurricular.
So something that I did in high school, I was very, very involved both in school and outside of school. I joined probably like every club that there is at school except for like a couple of sports clubs. What I did my first year and second year, I ended up getting involved in a lot of different clubs, but then I ended up leaving the clubs just because I didn't feel like it was really for me. So just try to find a club that you're very passionate about and just try to stick with it for a while. But you do get involved in and out of school. What I did outside of school was a lot of volunteering. I forgot what else I was involved in, but I was very, very active in school.
No, that makes sense. 3 years ago,
Yeah,
so we forget.
Yeah.
But I second him with staying in like a couple organizations that you're really passionate about and try to commit yourself throughout your high school years to those few organizations instead of always stepping your feet into organizations and not being really involved. For me, I was in like badminton for 3 years, and other clubs I was basically in it throughout my whole high school years, and I think that's why I also got into UC Berkeley. So another tip for extracurricular is, so when you apply to UC application, you want to put what major you want to do or want to pursue in college. So for extracurricular, I think try to be involved in organizations that involve your career goals, because you can also talk about those career goals in your personal statement, and that will show that you're a really well-rounded individual who knows what you want to do in life, and I think that will definitely set you apart as well.
Okay, so the next portion of the application is the test scores, and for me,
which are SATs and ACTs.
Yeah, there's another one which I don't remember what it's like.
I don't think it is. No, IB is AP.
Oh, is it?
In other states. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, for me, I ended up.
You're embarrassing yourself
because I ended up getting a 1400 on my SATs, and that's pretty low. But that's like I think the average in my high school. I know in other places like people get really high scores for the SATs, and just letting you know, like if you do end up getting a bad score on your SAT scores, it's not gonna be the end of like the world, because they're gonna really look into your GPA, your extracurriculars, and your personal statement. The only time they'll really look into the test scores is like when you have 2 similar students that have the same like extracurriculars and like the same GPA, but then they look at the test scores and be like, okay, this person has like a little higher like SAT or ACT scores, then we'll pick this one. But then just don't worry so much about like taking or doing bad at the SAT scores or SAT test.
Well, I didn't really study for months in advance, but I think the Blue College Board SAT study guide is really useful, and it's only like $10 on Amazon. And it literally tells you everything that you need to know in order to get a really good score on the SAT. So try to look into that. But also another tip I think is that if your GPA isn't that good, I think the test score is a way to show the people who read your application that you're intelligent.
What was your score, 10?
2030. And that actually isn't good compared to my high school peers. Like they got like 21 and above.
Wow. The highest score in my school that's ever been was like 1700. That's really high.
But that's why I think that these colleges compare you with your school only. So don't read College Confidential or Reddit and compare yourself to those people, because they're probably in a privileged spot and they do a lot of stuff. So if you want to compare yourself
to the people around you.
Yeah, in your school.
Or like maybe even in your like school district, just around like the towns around you too. But yeah, just don't worry. I mean, worry about test scores, but it's not gonna like really determine whether you get into Berkeley or not, unless like your GPA is kind of not that great. But yeah.
So now let's do the last portion, which is like
my favorite.
Probably the most important too, honestly. If you don't have a good test scores or a GPA, it's personal statements.
Personal statements are very important because the other parts of the application doesn't really say who you are as a person. It's just letting the board committee know like what you did in high school and how you were involved. But the personal statement, like the person gets like a brief like summary of who you are and like what you're passionate about and why you want to go to the school. So it's very important that you talk about something that you're very passionate and why you want to go into like UC Berkeley. What I decided to do is like I went into Berkeley thinking that I wanted to do pre-med and that I really wanted to research more on Parkinson's disease because it runs in my family. So I just decided to talk about that. So like really don't be afraid to get personal, because like that's the whole point of the personal statement. But then just talk about yourself, like talk about how you're gonna apply it when you go to UC Berkeley, and make sure that you like have a lot of teachers and like friends edit your essay, because it's very important that it's really well written and it's just very good, I guess.
Yeah, I actually read his personal statements and oh my god. So my dad interrupted. Oh my god, that was awkward. So where were we at? Jesus.
So that you were reading my essay?
Oh yeah, I actually read his essays, and it doesn't even sound like it was his handwriting because it's so different from his regular handwriting. Like he has so much. Usually he has a lot of grammar mistakes,
you don't have
but
to tell him.
In his personal statements, it sounded bomb.com. So definitely, like there are at my school there were a lot of workshops and peer reviews for personal statements. So definitely do go to those, because his was bomb because he had a whole bunch of people read it.
Yeah. Try to focus, like spend a lot of time on the personal statement. Like I actually started writing my essay like during winter break. Wait, actually no. Like winter break my junior year. But yes, have a lot of people read your essays, but you also don't want to have a lot of people reading it, because then they're gonna tell you so many different things and you don't know what.
Yeah, because you also want to show your own voice, because you are the person
who's applying.
Yeah. Also show your interest in your personal statements. Like for my essays, I wrote about wanting to pursue a career in the entertainment industry and how being queer helped me realize that epiphany. So I feel like those not only does my personal statement shows how I overcame my background as a queer person, queer, minority, low income, but also what I want to do in order to overcome those obstacles.
Yeah. So I think like I want to say the personal statement is like definitely one of the most important parts of this application. That's why we're like, I guess we're spending so much time like talking through it. Make sure that it's like, it definitely sets you apart from other students. Mine, I think that definitely did, because since I was a kid I wanted to do pre-med, but I wanted to help people, and it's because of something that happened in my family. And I guess because of that, like UC Berkeley really liked what I was saying. So just find something that's like, even if you haven't really struggled in your life, just find something that you're really passionate about and that will really like show who you are and why you want to do what you want to do.
Yeah, so like one of the prompts is talking about your skills, right? And one of my friends who has an amazing GPA, like a 4.4, she wrote about tennis. Like, I know like that's what she's good at, but it doesn't relate to her career goals at all. And that's why I feel like that's one of the reasons why she didn't get to UC Berkeley. Like, her essay was really well written, and it shows how she's really good at tennis, but it doesn't show like who she is as a person and why she wants to go to UC Berkeley and pursue an education there. Like, you need to show your passion and how it relates to your career as well, honestly.
I talked about how I went from like having English learning development courses to then being placed in advanced placement in English. So something like that is very like
something that shows improvement, how you overcome obstacles as well. Honestly, like they love soft stories, like I was saying. I think the most important thing to take away from this video is grades don't mean anything. I mean it does, but it's not the number one priority. So right now, if you're a senior or a junior or whatever, and you're planning on applying, don't stress over GPA too much and try to make up with your test scores and especially your personal statements and
extracurriculars. I want to say good luck with your, like, if you are planning to apply next year or like this upcoming fall, just good luck. And when you do hear back from them, whether you get in or not, it's not the end of the world. I got really sad when I didn't get accepted to my #1 university.
Same.
But one door closes and another one opens.
Yeah, because at UC Berkeley I was able to meet this guy, so it's a blessing, I guess.
In disguise.
And also, like, UC Berkeley is a great school, and it has allowed me to really grow actually. Like, there's a lot of opportunities at the school for you to hone your skills and try new things.
I meet great people.
Yeah, great people, I'm sure. Just kidding. Yeah, and good luck out there, future bears.
Yay!